So kettlebell swing, starting off in the drag through position. So we're going to be keeping the kettlebell in front of the head here. Straight arm through, coming with straight wrists, and then a nice neutral spined ear, shoulder coming through to the hip. So we're going to drag through and then let the hips take the kettlebell up to start the swing. So just playing that through, driving through the hips. Just going to slow that down now to half speed. So you can see sinking back into the hips, driving through. Just going to slow that down. So keeping the kettlebell quite high up. Let the arms, you can see the arms are coming through. Let the kettlebell stay up quite high. Back position, keeping the neutral spine all the way through. So we're going to let the hips do the work, and also the hamstring, extend the hip through. So just playing that back. Also notice what's happening with the head. I'm going to try and keep my chin in that packed position all the way through. So just stopping it there. So we've got nice alignment again. We've come into full hip extension. Try not to let the hips drive too far forward. And also we want to make sure that they're not flexed. We want to stay nice and tall, so we've got true hip extension at the finish. Regarding the height of the bell, I am coming up quite high here. Doesn't have to come as high. You can have it slightly angled down, that's absolutely fine. Playing it through again. Sink into the hips. We're going to have a big stretch into the hip. Notice I'm trying not to squat the weight up. It is very hip dominant, so we're going to have a minimal knee flexion. Very important not to squat the weight. So we don't want the femur coming here and then lower leg here. Let the hip flex and big stretch. Playing it back to real speed. So from here now, looking at the view from the front, notice what's happening with my knees. I'm going to try and keep my knees out. I've toed out slightly as well. That's just where I'm comfortable. Sinking back into the hips. Stretch through, drive up.